Hi, I'm Mike. Welcome back to the Sanders Kitchen. Got a great recipe for you today. We're going to be doing potato and egg pie. Oh, that's what my mother called it. But if you look it up, it's really called a frittata. But don't tell her anything about that because, you know, she'll say, no, it's a potato and egg pie. Anyway, so come on back and we're going to show you what's in its recipe. But look, before you do, don't forget, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you have, thanks a lot, man. I'm so glad you came back to see us again, man. This is going to be a great recipe. Potato and egg pie. Look, before we get started, I got to tell you, back when I was a kid, we were all Catholic. And because during Lent season, nobody ate meat on Fridays, Mom always made something without meat. This was one of them. And we loved it. You make this, cut it into a little pie shape, put a little ketchup on it. Man, you talk about good. I love it. So I can't wait to make it for you. And look, I'm going to tell you right now, Mom's sitting in the corner watching me do this. She's probably thinking, boy, this guy's crazy. But look, hey, it's going to be fun. Let's get started, okay? Now I'm going to use kind of a medium-high heat to get started, but the first thing I want to do is go in with a little butter and just a little bit of olive oil. And the reason why is because we're going to be sauteing some onions and bell peppers and potatoes, and you know, you need a little heat to get all of that cooked, so let's go ahead and do that now. So how much of potato do you actually put in? I'm going to show you. It's all up to you. You put some potato in. And don't forget, cut them in little cubes. These little cubes are only maybe a ½ inch. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little seasoning on here. Now what you see me using right now is a mixture of salt, pepper, paprika, onion, and garlic. And it's not a lot of garlic, just a little bit of garlic. So you want to go ahead and just get these potatoes cooked. This may take 4 or 5 minutes, but you want to get this cooked and, you know, get them tender, because then you're going to have to go in with the onion and the bell pepper. And that's really the star of the show. You know, you want to get everything cooked. It's got to be soft and real flavorful, and when you get that done, then we're going to go in with the egg, and then the recipe's almost done. It's really simple. So let's get this cooked. See you in a couple of minutes. Hoo-hoo! Look at that, man, that looks good. Take a little fork and stick them, and man, if that fork goes in, it's time to put in your onion and your bell pepper. How much? Once again, I'm not going to really give you exact amounts because I'm not really measuring. Look, I'm just going to put in some onion like this, and then I'm going to turn it around, put in a little bell pepper. About that much. Okay, you need a little room for your egg. So don't forget, when you add more ingredients, add a little bit more spice. You want it to taste good. So we're going to flip it over. Now the skillet, let me turn that down a little bit. Now the skillet is small. This is a little 8-inch non-stick. What I want to do is flip it with my spatula now so I can get the onion and the bell pepper down at the bottom so that we can get that sauteed down. And it will cook. It's going to cook down nicely. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add in a little bit more butter. I didn't add in a whole lot at first. I'm going to add in a little bit more right now. Okay. Give it a few more minutes. It's just sauteing everything. It's got to be nice and soft before we put the egg in, okay? Man, everything is nice and soft. We're just where I want it to be. The potatoes are nice and soft and tender, and the bell peppers and onions are sauteed, almost a little brown actually from what I could see. So now, this is a secret. You got to take the fire down low. real low, like a simmer, okay? And now I put 5 eggs in here, but I'm gonna tell you, these are jumbo eggs. I usually use 8, about 8 eggs if they're not jumbo on a 10-inch skillet, but let me see how much this is gonna take, all right? I'm gonna just move everything around a little bit because I want that egg to get to the bottom. And there you go, 5 jumbo eggs. Perfect. And we have a little simmer going on, so we're just gonna let this simmer, and because it's gonna cook on the bottom slowly, you don't want anything burning, and you're gonna put the lid on because any steam that's coming up, you want that to start cooking the top. Now, you can take this whole thing and slide it right into an oven, 350 degrees, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes at most, and the whole thing will cook nice and pretty. Hey, oven baked frittata, not a problem. It's really, really good, but this is the way Mom did it, so that's how I'm showing you. So let's give this a couple of minutes to cook all the way around, and then we'll show you the next step. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, now I want you to take a look at this right here, see? Now, the egg is cooking all around. It's a little bit loose on top. So just like an omelet, and by the way, frittata means omelet in Italian, so you're making an omelet. But just like as if you were making an omelet, you can pull that omelet away just a little bit, and you can let some of that liquid kind of fall down in there, like that, and get it off the top. And you're on a low heat. Let me get that water off of there. And I'm gonna put the cover back on just for about a minute. Now, in about a minute, we're gonna flip this baby over. Wait till you see how this happens. Okay, we're ready. Fire's real low. You could leave it on like that, not a problem. I'm gonna take the lid off. And now here we go. Here's the fun part, watch. You take your skillet, put a plate on top like this, just like that, and you ready? You flip it over, and you put it right back in, just like that. And you gotta cook the other side just a little bit, just like that. Now, it's not gonna take long to cook. Matter of fact, I'm gonna raise my fire just a little bit. And while that's cooking on the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and put some nice, beautiful cheddar cheese. Fresh grated cheddar. Boy, you talk about good. I guarantee you, when Mom made this during Lent when we were kids, there wasn't any leftovers. And she never dropped one, not that I can remember. Mom, you ever drop one? Never drop one. Okay, I'm gonna put the lid back on. Boy, that thing is full, huh? Hey, parsley flakes, you don't have to use them if you don't want. I just think it looks great if you just sprinkle a little parsley around. So how do you get this thing out of there? Hey, it's really easy. You just simply give it a little shake, and there it is, just like that. And there is your frittata. Oh, I'm sorry. There is your potato and egg pie. Isn't that pretty? Well, we're gonna let it cool just for a couple of minutes because this baby is steaming hot and I'm not about to burn my mouth on this thing. And then we'll take a few pictures and then we're gonna cut it. The pie cooled down cool enough, so we took a few pictures and I got myself a nice slice with some ketchup on this plate. I can't wait to dig in. But you know what goes really good with a potato and egg pie? Your favorite hot sauce. We use our own caliente. It's made with Tabasco peppers. We grow them right here at home and we make our own hot sauce. You can buy a bottle if you like. So I'm gonna taste this because I can't wait. The flavors just gonna be outstanding. Mmm. 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 Oh my goodness. Wow. The bell pepper and the onion are cooked so soft and tender, and the potatoes just melt in your mouth. And that little flavor I got from the sauce, the spices rather, that I put on earlier, outstanding. A little hot sauce, a little ketchup, you know, just spice it up like you like it. But boy, you talk about good. Man, that is some good. Man, I hope you like my recipe for potato and egg pie. It's really not my recipe, it's my mother's. But she did good. It's a great recipe for a potato and egg frittata. Or you can call it potato and egg pie. I really would rather if you did. So give me a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and hit that notification bell. Really appreciate the help. Share our videos with your friends and family. That'll really help us. Oh, yeah, I forgot I wanted to tell you something. We actually have a mailing address for the Sanders Kitchen. If you'd like to mail us anything, you know, a card or a recipe, a gift, or anything, it doesn't matter what you want to mail us, I'll put a link to that in the description. I'll actually embed it in the video so you can write it down. We'd love to hear from you, and we really appreciate you. So don't forget, make this, comment, let us know how it turns out. So go get you some potato and egg pie. Have a great week, and God bless you.